So here's DeSantis being a baller, and he's talking about critical race theory in school.
Yesterday, the State Board of Education ratified what I called for, and that's to ban critical race theory in the schools in Florida. And we had some parents of every background talking about how toxic this is. You see it across the country. I mean, it is tearing communities apart. It's wrong. It should not be taught in schools. And we need to teach people the truth. We need to teach them about the history of this country. And that includes everything that's happened. But you can't lie and you can't promote your ideology and false narratives. And so I think we've arrived at a very good spot for Florida, and I think it's going to be something where we'll really focus on a lot of the basics. I mean, some of the nonsense that you see in some of these places around the country, I mean, they will attack cops with this type of ideology in schools. And meanwhile, they have like 87% of the kids that aren't even literate in some of these schools.
Chicago, Detroit.
They're not trying to educate, they're trying to indoctrinate. We're not going to let that.
They're not going to let that happen in Florida. That's really good news. And he said that parents from all sorts of different cultures have come together, different ethnicities have come together to complain and talk about how this is ruining education.
So when you talk about critical race theory, which is pretty much going to be teaching kids how to hate each other, how to dislike each other, that's pretty much what it's going to, that's pretty much, I don't care what you say, it's pretty much what it's going to all come down to. You're going to deliberately teach kids, this white kid right here got it better than you because he white? You're going to purposely tell a white kid, oh, the black people are all down and suppressed. How do I have 2 medical degrees if I'm sitting here oppressed? How did I get, first of all, time out, because I only got 5 minutes now, 5 minutes. No dad in the house, worked my way through college, sat there and hustled my butt off to get through college. You going to tell me somebody that looked like all y'all white folks kept me from doing that? Are you serious? Not one white person ever came to me and say, well, son, you're never going to be able to get nowhere because you know the black people. But guess what? What's sickening about this whole thing is what y'all doing right now is already something I do in my community right now to speak out against stuff because black folks are getting told by other black folks, oh, you know you ain't going to be able to do nothing out there in the world because them white folks ain't going to let you get no, oh, you know you're not going to be able to do it because you know, the white man.
I think that's enough of that video. We get the point, but he's exactly right. And I'm very, very happy with DeSantis for just banning it in Florida. When we search DeSantis in YouTube right now, we see a bunch of stuff that I think is all very good, but it also is showing that he's favored as GOP nominee in the latest straw poll. That's really good. He's got my support. This whole time, this whole pandemic, when we started really getting to hear about Florida and their governor DeSantis, I've been really impressed with his work. He's amazing.